What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. In the last video, we took on Koga in the Fuchsia Gym Tower and emerged victorious. And in this episode, we are moving on up. It is time to brave the dangers of the mind and battle Sabrina in the Saffron Gym Tower. I have considered this for a long time, and I have decided to use my blue version team for this tower, mainly because of Snorlax and Slowbro. I think they are going to be of tremendous benefit here. So without further ado, let's proceed. Round 1 is against Q-Ball, and ironically enough, he doesn't use Psychic Pokemon, but some members of his team are weak against them. Case in point, we're going to bring Slowbro and Gengar with us since both of them know Psychic. And just for fun, let's bring Lapras along for the ride.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Now, one can only hope for a decisive victory, but with a matchup such as this, I think it might be within sight. He's decided to send out his Rhydon, which is a ground and rock type with the moves Horn Drill, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Stomp. Please don't hit, please don't. Thank you. Thank you very much. A Stabbed Surf, Quad Weakness, no chance it's going to survive this. And it doesn't. Now, you might remember that we had a pretty easy run-through of Koga's Gym Tower. Not so here! Sabrina definitely ups the ante. So now we've got Dugong to deal with. Dugong is water and ice type, and it's armed with the moves Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Rest, and Double Edge. And I don't think this Hyper Beam should do too much to me. Oh wait, no, the critical hit didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. This is a nice turn of events. Well, I guess it's understandable. Dugong doesn't have the greatest physical attack.
What's next?
So a Psychic or two should... Oh wow, it didn't do much damage at all. I forgot, Dugong's special is pretty darn good.
Neither one
let's go ahead and use Psychic once more. You know, in retrospect, I could have used Amnesia to boost up my special a little bit. How come the great ideas always come after the fact? Jeez, another Hyper Beam? Show some originality, my friend. And another critical hit, which still didn't take down Slowbro. That is absolutely remarkable, to say the least.
What now?
Because that's twice I've been nailed. Okay, since Dugong has to recharge, I should be able to KO it, provided the Psychic doesn't miss. And it has missed in the past.
A Psychic Blast!
But thankfully I didn't jinx it, and of course I get a pointless critical hit. Alright, 2 Pokemon down and 1 left to go. What is coming out? It's going to be Sandslash. Sandslash is a ground type with the moves Slash, Earthquake, Submission, and Swift. And obviously I'm going to have to switch out for Lapras because I want an extra continue. The gym leader is no pushover. I'm going to say that outright. Getting to Sabrina is not that bad, but fighting her is in another level, and you will see once we eventually do reach her. But for now, we've got to deal with the Sandslash, and let's hope an Ice Beam can KO it. It should be able to. Stab plus ×2 effectiveness. And it survives with 35 HP. Ugh, submission. Oh, that hurt. Thankfully, submission causes recoil damage, and it KOs himself with his recoil. What a way to go out. Well, that's one trainer down, and we've got 3 left to go. This is actually the first time I'm using my blue version team in round 2. And kind of surprising that I have to admit, I'm finding it kind of surprising that I'm using it against such a tough tower. But I figured this team might have had a better matchups in the long run. Alright, now we have to fight against Burglar here. And once again, he uses Pokemon that are quite vulnerable to psychic attacks, namely that Weezing and Machamp. So once again, Slowbro is going to be a great choice. Snorlax will also prove to be valuable. But the question is, who am I going to send out last? I'm going to bring in Gengar, because it's one of the fastest Pokemon I have. I think this team of 3 should do it.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
Well, that's for sure. And he's going to be leading off with his Rapidash. Rapidash is a fire type with the moves Fire Spin, Toxic, Agility, and Horn Drill. And because it's so fast, it's gonna spam Fire Spin, or it could use Horn Drill, which thankfully didn't KO me. I think it would be best to paralyze Rapidash so it can't outspeed me with Fire Spin. This way I won't get trapped. And I found it rather surprising that it didn't use Fire Spin on me. I mean, yeah, I resist it, but usually if they have a trapping move, they'll try and hit you with that immediately. And that critical hit Surf came at just the right time. Down goes Rapidash. I'm having an easy run of this gym tower so far, but as I said, it's the gym leader, not the trainers. All right, Machamp, again, sending out a Pokemon that is clearly weak against mine. Machamp is a fighting type with the moves Earthquake, Submission, Seismic Toss, and Fire Blast. Massive physical attack, but not so great in the speed and special department. But even with the stabbed Psychic, I think it might still take 2 Psychics before it goes down, and it does. Alright, now since I resist most of its attacks, it's probably going to use Seismic Toss again. Oh, there it is! How did I not see that coming?
There, it's a hit.
Well, no matter. The second Psychic attack is going to take it down.
Super effective.
All right, 2 Pokemon down and 1 to go. The question is, what is that last Pokemon going to
There's a
be?
difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Slowbro's proven to be the MVP so
it's
far.
Arcanine.
Ooh, Arcanine! Arcanine is much faster than Slowbro, that's for sure. In fact, any Pokemon is faster than Slowbro. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's got the word slow in its name. Oh, you're digging underground. Speaking of movesets, Arcanine is armed with the moves Dragon Rage, Flamethrower, Toxic, and Dig. There really is no set strategy to dealing with Burglar's team. You just have to use the appropriate weaknesses.
What's this?
And thankfully, Dig didn't do all that much to me. I'm gonna see if Slowbro can indeed KO Arcanine. I don't know, it does have good special. Oh, wow.
Neither one
That
is conceding
didn't
an
do
inch.
as much as I thought it would.
They go
Okay.
into battle poses.
And yep, it's gonna go underground again. Well, I know I can resist another Dig because it's not enough to KO me. Flamethrower I resist, and Dragon Rage always deals 40 HP. So yeah, I've got this one unless he gets a critical.
What now?
Ow, wow!
The weak spot.
Insert foot in mouth.
What
I
will the
really
next
should
Pokemon
shut up.
be?
as the opponent is taking their turn. That would benefit me. Well, Gengar is the faster of the two Pokemon I have left, so naturally it's the one I want to use.
Oh, it's Gengar!
Alright,
remaining
let's see if
Pokemon
a
clock is
Psychic
2-1.
can get rid of this Arcanine
are
once and
making
for
fun
all.
clock.
Let's see if I can revenge kill it.
What's next?
Oh, not quite enough. Really? Really?
The underground attack
Ah,
continues.
that's 3 times in a row he's used
Fireworks
Dig, and I
are
just
flying in this battle.
realized that I'm weak against Dig. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch to Snorlax.
Combatants
That
face
probably
each other.
would have been the smarter move to make last
Here's the
time.
Pokemon Chain.
The real annoying
Oh,
thing
it's
about
Snorlax.
Dig and Fly is that they just prolong the battle. And unfortunately, a lot of Pokemon can
What's
learn
this?
them.
There,
Thankfully,
it's a
Dig
hit.
doesn't do too much to
Will this
Snorlax.
Pokemon swap change the
All right,
flow of battle?
let's hit it with an Earthquake. It's probably going to go
Strike
underground
fighting
again.
Pokemon.
No, it's going to use Flamethrower instead.
What'll it do?
Finally, you're showing some
Good
originality.
hit.
And yeah, that did a lot more damage than Dig did. But it matters not. Arcanine is finally KO'd.
It goes down after a good fight.
So that is it for battle number 2. We're doing pretty well so far. Unfortunately, Slowbro did get KO'd. Grumble, grumble. But there's nothing much I can do about that. I was hoping for an extra continue because I'm gonna need all of the continues I can get against Sabrina. She's gonna be a handful. Alright, the final gym trainer, Medium, or Channelers as they're known in the original games. This is quite an unusual lineup, I must say. Once again, Slowbro should prove to be an asset. Who else should I take? I should probably bring Gengar as well because of its powerful psychic attacks. And last but not least, let's bring Snorlax.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Well, hopefully we'll see a straightforward battle because, well, all of her Pokemon can confuse you. And if that happens, which it's gonna happen right now, you'll have to switch out.
It's confused.
Now this Golbat, it is poison and flying type with the moves Confuse Ray, Screech, Swift, and Mega Drain. And how that Golbat survived with 99 HP is certainly beyond me. I didn't think Golbat's special was that great. Ooh, Screech. That's interesting. This Golbat can be a little annoying because not only can it confuse you, it can also lower your defense, which can leave you easy pickings for its swift attack. Golbat flaps its wings like a spaz as it faints. That's pretty funny. And the way it covers itself with its wings, you'd think it was a ninja. Okay, Licky Tongue. I'm not really sure what to do about this one. Licky Tongue is a normal type with the moves Supersonic, Screech, Earthquake, and Ice Beam. Everyone always talks about how utterly broken psychic Pokemon were in the original Generation 1 games, and yeah, they were, but normal type Pokemon had it pretty good as well. Because, let's face it, there weren't many fighting Pokemon, and the few that they did have weren't that great. The only decent fighting move was Submission, and even that dealt recoil damage. Thankfully, Licky Tongue is being cooperative and getting fully paralyzed. Let's see. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for an Amnesia, and hopefully I don't hit myself. Of course I do! Once again, I am jinxing myself. Oh, Screech. That's not good. That's going to leave me vulnerable to Earthquake.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I think I'm gonna switch out to Snorlax.
Now,
Because Gengar is a no-go for obvious reasons. In fact, I probably could have used Gengar against Golbat, since all it had were Mega... Oh, it's switching out! Okay! Interesting.
Oh,
Gonna go for
Lapras.
Lapras. All right. Lapras
How will this
is
swap
a
affect the
water and
outcome?
ice type. It is armed with the moves Confuse Ray, Toxic,
Combat
Thunderbolt, and
Baby.
Psychic. This thing is a bit of a beast. It can poison and confuse you, which is a dangerous
It
combination.
opted to slowly damage the opponent.
And me being poisoned
this?
means I'll
Goodness.
probably have to switch out. Oh wait, no I can't because it's got Psychic.
What a furious
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So I think my best bet is to just keep hitting it with Body Slam,
They
or at the
strike
very
fighting
least,
poses.
get it down to a
What'll it
point
do?
where I can get rid of it with
That
Hyper
is down.
Beam. Now my special is getting lowered thanks to Psychic, but
What
thankfully,
now?
oh!
There, it's
I was
a
gonna
hit.
say Snorlax is a physical attacker, but getting paralyzed works as well. Now both of his
heated
Pokemon are
battle
paralyzed, which
rages
gives
on.
me the advantage. However, I would much rather have it that Snorlax survives, particularly against this Lapras, because it's
What's that?
oh good, good,
Yes, Oh! Is it down and out?
Snorlax, you.
There's a difference in the number of reserve
Okay,
Pokemon.
now all that's left is that Licky Tongue.
We're down to the last Pokemon.
All right, it's got
The remaining Pokemon count is
236
3 to
HP.
1. The
This
battle
should be
has become
doable
one-sided.
because although actually our HP stats are
this?
pretty even.
A decent hit.
But if I can get one more Body Slam off this thing, then I'll be in good shape. And even if Snorlax does go
What
down,
will it do?
Gengar will likely be able to finish Licky Tongue off
Neither one
before
is
it can hit me with
succeeding at
Psychic. So let's see if I can get rid of it. Not with form like that, I won't.
Whoa! It attacked it
All
back.
right, Licky Tongue. Oh, wow, that Toxic is really destroying me.
What now?
So Toxic is definitely doing its job. It's draining more and more of my
The
HP.
intense battle continues.
But one last Body Slam. Can you do it, Snorlax? No, you cannot! It is just
it's
so
good
hard to
news.
find good help these days.
Hey, what's it doing? Down it
What's
goes.
it doing? It's committing suicide, unfortunately,
What will the
thanks to the
next
fact that it hit
Pokemon
itself.
be?
Oh wait, I actually have Slowbro. I almost forgot about that. But since Gengar is faster,
Now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with Psychic and be done with it.
Oh, it's Gengar.
Because
The
Licky
remaining
Tongue
Pokemon
having
stock is
96
2 to 1.
HP and Gengar having really good
Combatants are
special,
making sparks
yeah,
fly.
this should do the trick.
What's that?
There we go! At last you go
It's
down! I didn't even realize that I still had Slowbro.
There goes the battle.
Well, that was just the preliminary. Now comes the real test. Because, oh geez, is this next battle a doozy. All right, we are squaring off against Sabrina. This is definitely going to be a thing for sure. I know for sure I'm gonna need Snorlax in this battle just in case that Wigglytuff shows up. Let's see here. I'm going to send out Lapras. And then I'm gonna bring Dragonite as well, because Dragonite is a great physical attacker. Sabrina's Pokemon are good in the special department. They're not so great defensive-wise. And once again, I'm gonna bring in Snorlax. I think this is the best team I can bring.
The challenger faces Sabrina, the Saffron gym leader and the mistress of Psychic Pokemon. Try not to get scrambled by Psychic attack.
Okay. Alright, this might be trickier than I thought because she did send out the Pokemon I was afraid she would have. Snorlax. which is a normal type with the moves Amnesia, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Rest. This thing is a monster, and yes, we are going to have a mirror match here. I think my Snorlax is a pretty good matchup against hers. Her Snorlax is a special attacker, while mine is a physical attacker, and thankfully, Amnesia boosts special, not attack. Okay.
What now? There,
wow, that body slam did a lot. All right, I think we've got a rhythm going here. And our speed is about equal, which explains why her Snorlax attacked first last turn and mine attacked this turn. So this Snorlax is going to keep up its little Thunderbolt marathon, and already I'm in the red. Oh, geez, this isn't good. Okay, let's see what we can do. So again, we're going to use Body Slam and 10 HP. Really? And you're going to use Rest.
Taking a quick rest.
That is painful. So I'm just gonna go for broke and hit it with a Hyper Beam, since it's going to remain asleep for 2 turns anyway. And I want to see how much damage that Hyper Beam does. Ooh, that actually did quite a lot. So both of us are going to not attack this turn. I have to recharge, and it's still asleep. So it woke up because 2 turns have passed since it used Rest. And I have to recharge. Let's go ahead and hit it with another Body Slam. I'm using Body Slam over Earthquake primarily for stab reasons.
What'll it do?
And hopefully it's not going to use Rest again. No, it goes for Thunderbolt. And wow, my HP is at 76 and hers is at 74. But will I make the first move? Yes, I will! All right. At long last, her Snorlax is down. But unfortunately, mine is on the verge of choking as well. I might have to use Self-Destruct, actually. That might be my only option. All right, she's gonna go for her Hypno. Hypno is a Psychic type with the moves Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Meditate, and Mega Kick. That's a pretty formidable move set, and this Mega Kick is... Oh, it missed! It actually missed! So I do get off the Self-Destruct. That's amazing! I did not see that coming. How am I getting this lucky? Snorlax took out 2 of Sabrina's Pokemon. That is amazing. But the question is, what is her last Pokemon going to be? All right, I'm gonna go with Lapras. It's either Mr. Mime, Exeggutor, Alakazam, or Wigglytuff. And it's Alakazam. Okay, that's all right. I was a little worried that it was going to be Wigglytuff. Alakazam is a Psychic type with the moves Psychic, Recover, Reflect, and Dig. This thing is lightning fast, and unfortunately it did get off a Reflect. But hopefully, now that I've confused it, it's going to be a little bit easier to deal with. Alakazam is one of her stronger Pokemon. You don't want to underestimate it. After all, you've seen me use Alakazam again and again. I don't need to tell you how utterly savage this thing is. So now that her HP is below 90, I guarantee that she's going to use Recover. Yep, I thought as much. Alright, that is definitely going to be a cycle for sure. A lot of her Pokemon can also heal themselves, which make them even more irritating to deal with. Exeggutor can restore its HP with Leech Seed, Hypno can use Dream Eater, and Snorlax can use Rest. You really need to use some strategy when taking on Sabrina because you could get paralyzed. Oh! No! I was complaining and I got a critical hit when I needed it to for once! I did it!
That's it!
I actually did it! I don't believe it! Wow. Snorlax, you are the MVP, and Slowbro did great as well. I didn't even need to use Dragonite. I thought I would have to, but Saffron Gym Tower is cleared. And upon Sabrina's defeat, we received the key and opened Blaine's Tower. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, we are going to Cinnabar Gym Tower to take on Blaine. See you guys next time. Hey, did you like what you saw? Then be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for updates on my videos. Also, do you want to record LP videos like me? Then check out my kit page for my go-to equipment for recording.